don't bunch up, you don't get sweaty. Simple as that.
One of the things I noticed about my Goats grip socks is the grip runs across the whole panel, so there's no bunching or sliding in your boots.
These grip pads will help you not slip when you're going in for a tackle.
My old socks will get sweaty halfway through the game. Not with Ghost grips, they stay cool and dry from start to finish.
Hi everyone, I hope you're well. It's Raymond Wood from the RaymondsWood.com, and also we're proud to be sponsored by Goats Elite. If you have a little look up the top, the web address is there. Now, a big thank you to Goats Elite. They've been sponsoring a lot of our players at the moment, and what they're doing is they're setting up ambassador programs. So if you're a player, boy or girl, age 5 or 6 years of age, all the way through to open age, if you want to become a Goats ambassador, Goats are looking for players to be ambassadors. What it means is you'll get one of these amazing packs. You'll get a lot of free stuff in there: grip socks, shin guards, breathwork strips. They've even got the amazing, I call them the 5-star slides of the world, but all the Premier League players are wearing them. You'll get yourself a bundle of all this stuff for free, and in return, all you've got to do is do a short post on socials, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you are. And also on top of that, we'll give you the code. And every time you give that code to someone, if they spend any money, we'll give you a percentage back. So you can actually earn money, and also you get a heap of free stuff from Goats. If you're interested to becoming a Goats Elite ambassador, all you need to do is drop us an email. I've put it all in the show notes below for you. Now, back to the professional player pathway. If you're already with us on the program and you're watching this, to give you a little bit of a helping hand, this is section 2, and section 2 for anyone who's following us is match analysis. If you're watching, in short, it's a program for boys and girls aged 6 or 7 years of age, all the way through to open age, who aspire to play professional, maybe go to college full-time in the USA as an example, on a scholarship. Maybe you're just happy to play maybe semi-professional, or you just wanted to improve your game. Okay, maybe there's mums and dads out there wondering whether what you're currently doing with your son and daughter is the right way to go. Maybe the club's not the right club or the wrong club. We're here to help you. Now I'm going to jump straight into section 2, and if you're interested in to find out more about the other sections, if you go to our YouTube channel and if you look under our playlist, you'll see that we've got all of these videos there for you as well to watch back through. So I'm very quickly, I will take you to our screen. So this is what you will see. You will be able to see this screen currently, and on this screen you'll see all of our different sections. Now today we are talking about match analysis, which is section 2. Okay, so when we click into match analysis, you'll see there's a heap of side chapters, a short video from our friend Thiago Silva, also a little bit about the benefits of match analysis, but also a little bit about feedback from one of our players who's been through a match analysis. And what I want to try and do is today is I'm going to explain a little bit about match analysis. But before I do that, I'm going to play a short video from one of our players, Liam. Now, Liam joined us a couple of years ago on the programme, and within 12 months of joining us, he discovered us in Perth in Australia. Within 12 months of being with us, he's now living his dream, playing professional football in the UK. And I'm just going to play this short video from Liam.
We identify in the match analysis 5 objectives. Now, these 5 objectives are the things that the player needs to work on, the areas of weakness.
The one area that helped me the best was probably playing to my advantages. Obviously, when I done the match analysis, I was playing in a league where obviously some of the kids were 2 years older, so they were fitter, faster, stronger than me. But when I found out that basically all I needed to do was do one thing that changed the game, that really improved my confidence. Obviously, before that, I wasn't getting on the ball enough, and once I was directed to knowing what to do, when I get it, I started playing better. Started feeling better about my performances, and then from there on, I've just improved every time I play.
Now, Liam had been with us on the programme, and it's a remotely based programme, the professional player pathway, as you can see here. And one of the elements, and it's a game changer, it is actually the match analysis section. And on the match analysis section, what will happen is we will get a recording of one of your games. So whether it's for your son or your daughter or for yourself, we'll get a recording of your game. We'll send it off to our analysts in Lisbon, in Portugal. They will do a match analysis and give us all the feedback. The feedback and the game gets given back to us and it gets dropped into the app. We then assign you a coach. Now, I give you an example. The coach that we assign for your match analysis could be a coach at one of the top teams in England or in Europe. Once we assign that coach will then analyse your game for you. Now, once they've analysed that game for you, you'll then receive what's called a match analysis PDF. And on that PDF, it's going to show you all your strengths, but it's also going to show you all of your weaknesses. And I'm going to drop back into the screen and I'm going to show you a little bit what it looks like once you've had this match analysis done. And I'm going to show you the benefit of the match analysis. So the process is you get a recording of your game, you send it in to us, we get it analysed in Lisbon, they'll run it through the system, they give it back to us, and then we assign it to a coach. Once you assign it to a coach, we then will get the PDF and the recording done for you. I'll then walk you through a little bit of the next steps and how we get you to connect with a professional coach in the UK or in Europe, and they're going to actually take you through on a Zoom call online and walk you through what you need to do and what you don't need to do. But also we then give you the magic pieces of the puzzle to turn yourself into a football superstar. And this is the same program and the same objectives that players like Jude Bellingham, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Phil Foden, Reece James, Lauren James, all the superstars of the WSL and the Premier League all followed in the youth academy systems in the UK. So I will take us back over to here. And when we go into classroom, you got section 2, which is match analysis. But one of the things where it links in as well, guys, is when we come in to the match analysis section, a big part of it you'll see on this screen here is that when the game's recorded, you'll notice all of the lines and the dots, and you don't need to worry too much about this, but we then connect you with the coach. Now, once we've connected you with that coach will then give you a call and contact you or your mum or your dad or your parent or guardian. And once they've contacted your parent or guardian or yourself, they will then agree a time to meet with you. When they meet with you, what will then happen next is they will do a 1-hour call with you on a Zoom, and they will go through your strengths and weaknesses, and they will then identify your 5 objectives. Now, these 5 objectives are the foundations on how to make it as a professional football player. Now, if you're currently on the program and you're wondering, right, I've had my video sent in, I've had my PDF report back, I've actually had my Zoom call with the coach, what are the next steps? Because I've been given a list of objectives and I don't know what to do. So I'm going to show you what you do next. So this is the first portal call that you will need to go to. So the first thing you'll then need to do is have a little look at section 5, which is our match objectives, and we'll cover this in another video a little bit later on. But on here, you'll have your objectives. So you can see on the left, you've got scanning, you've got distribution and short passing, movement, securing the ball, and world-class pass. And you'll notice on these videos, I'm at some of the biggest clubs around the world. This particular day I was at PSG, a club I used to work for. Then we go back into the classroom, and we want you to go to the how-to guide. Now, when you're on the how-to guide, you obviously really want to know how to do your match analysis and what you need to do next. So for the next part of your match analysis, once you've got your results and your objectives, if you click on football objectives, there's a video here that you can play, and it goes for about 6 minutes, and it's going to show you, once you've got your match objectives from that particular coach who's done your Zoom call with you online, then you can follow that how-to video. So hopefully everyone who's watching, that tells you a little bit more about the match analysis. Now, some of you might be wondering, what are the costs involved for the match analysis? So when you're on the full-time program, there's a cost to join us in the platform. And if you have a little look at the school, I will just actually jump back in and just go through it with you, because it's always worth to have a little look at. And once you have a little look, you'll see the costs for joining the program are on here. So you can join us for as little as $147 a month, or if you would like to, You can pay up front for an annual membership to join me, and you will get access for a whole year. But you're not just getting access to all of the coursework in here, you'd also get an access to me 2 to 3 times a week on live coaching calls as well. If you're serious about your football or getting better, if you're serious about making it as a pro, if you want to go and play in the UK, Europe, or maybe you'd love to go on like a full scholarship to one of the big US colleges, then this will definitely be the program for you. So again, a big thank you for joining us. Hopefully that explains section 2 and a little bit about match analysis and tells you a little bit more. So whether you're on the program currently and you're a little bit lost, or you're thinking of joining the program and you wanted to find out a bit more about match analysis, hopefully I've explained it as best as I can. And again, a big shout out to all of our friends at GOAT for sponsoring this episode. And again, if you want to become an ambassador at GOAT, I've dropped it in the show notes below. It's info@goatselite.com. Also, the web address is up there, guys. If you want to have a little look at the website, you can. And you will see on the GOAT website, when you go in there, there's always different sales on. You can even get a special prize, guys. We have a birthday prize just for putting your birth date in and your email address. You will get one of the best prizes ever for your birthday, free of charge from GOAT. And also, by signing up, you actually get to join the Ambassador Club, but we'll also give you $10 off your first order as well. So a big thank you from me, Raymond Wood, at theraymondswood.com, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode, and we're going to be back with section 3.
You don't bunch up, you don't get sweaty. Simple as that.
One of the things I noticed about my Goats grip socks is the grip runs across the whole panel, so there's no bunching or sliding in your boots.
These grip pads will help you not slip when you're going in for a tackle.
My old socks will get sweaty halfway through the game. Not with Ghost Grips, they stay cool and dry from start to finish.
These guards are so lightweight, you forget they're even there, but they still give solid protection. It's like full freedom to play a game without that clunky feeling. I used to wear bulky guards that slipped down every game. They stay in place the whole time.
These shin pads are stretchy, durable, definitely not be ripping anytime soon.
Switch to GOAT sleeves now. They don't slip, they don't slide, nice and snug, nice and tight.
It's crazy how light these things are. I've worn a lot of old school pads in my time.